Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Last time you'll recall, we welcomed all the accolades and thanks of the people we saved at the Hollow, and we got to loot the Druid treasure vault without having any issues getting into it. So I came back to camp, hoping to find all the people who said, "Oh, we'll meet you at your camp before we leave." And nobody's here except for this guy named Withers, which is a bit odd because I accidentally spoiled a bit of the game for myself reading some of the early reviews and found out that, yeah, this character does show up, but we haven't met him yet, and he's not supposed to show up here at the camp until after we find him in the game world. So I'm not sure how he's here, but let's talk to him since he's here.
Another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
Are you going to explain further?
No.
You were sorting something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Would they be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Can I trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Any other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That is incredibly powerful magic.
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
Yeah, 200 for a resurrection is really good. And we also have, can you help me change my class? Which I'm not going to do just yet. Or at all. Because I already went through the class change, and I'm happy with where I am right now, except for my background, which, strangely enough, the respec will not let you go back and change your background, just your class, your stats, and everything else. But I'm doing alright as a sage. I wish I'd taken Charlatan, or something a little bit more appropriate to the sneaky archetype I'm trying to go with, but you know what? Knowing the magic stuff is good, so... especially since I don't really have a dedicated mage in the party at the moment. But yeah, Withers here is how you can create NPCs to balance your party out if you don't like the NPCs you meet in the game that were created by the game designers.
Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired. Such is life. Outrage leading to a singular end.
Yeah, it'll lead you to your singular end if you don't start being a lot more helpful. And multi-classing. This advanced feature allows you to build powerful combinations of classes at the expense of higher level features. You can only level up one class at a time. So yeah, you can totally build a Bard Barbarian if that is your want.
How much farther can I go?
Alright, well, let's see if the rest of our companions have anything to say this time around.
Well met.
Will does not.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and nothing new. We are not going with his needle option. See if Lae'zel has anything to say.
Speak.
Let's see if Shadowheart has anything new this time.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
I want to talk about what happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up?
Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Not a better person, mind you, just a different one. A statement that would mean a lot more if she didn't have amnesia, but, you know, we'll take that in the spirit it's meant.
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
And, oh, it is a lot of problems. Alright, well, nothing else for it, so let's go ahead and end the day.
You're happy.
Have a drink.
I'm fine.
Loosen up, Ikaron.
No, no, an Albert.
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
And here we go. Here's where everybody who said they were going to come and hang out with us. Alright, well, party time, I suppose. Let's go ahead and start with,
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
and we'll be running away from the thieves, the assassins, and all of the ever assorted, you know, no-goodniks that populate Baldur's Gate. Let's see. Is Wyver's enjoying the party, too?
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Live up here, under the stars. Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
I've got charisma. You should join them. Have a pint or two. Should be a somber occasion. Are you this unpleasant by nature or by choice? We survived. That's always worth celebrating. Let's go charisma option. I mean, I am a bard, and it looks like I don't even need to make the roll on this, but...
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
That's right. Let's get Blotto.
You're looking flushed.
I'm a bit lightheaded.
Bah, nothing another ale won't fix.
Yeah, let's go talk to Spooky Emo Girl.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Refugees, me. Well, let's go with the obvious one.
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Are you worried Char won't approve?
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shah. But there'll be time for penance later. Share a bottle with me?
Just a bottle?
It's quite a bottle. I liberated one of the finer vintages earlier. Best enjoyed someplace private, I think.
Well, I probably should have talked to everybody before thinking about this, but,
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
I'll find you after everybody is turned in for the night.
Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Yeah, let's very quickly talk to everybody else.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too
I
kind.
mean, I wouldn't say it was adoring.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that.
I think the booze is doing more than we did. I did all the work. How about you three? Having fun?
Yeah. Don't tell Roland, but his magic show might be the highlight. He's been doing them since we were little. He'll make it big in Baldur's Gate. I know it.
I need to dance!
No. No, I need to lie down.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Aha, there you are! Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night.
And by this you mean...
Why, you're naming, quite obviously. That ballad was but a crude preview, a frame without its crowning jewel. Your nom de guerre.
I kind of...
Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all.
I kind of already gave myself that with Matthias the Dastard. Grovekeeper, Goblin's Bane has a nice ring to it. You have something in mind?
Far too much. This is the very problem. If you could set aside your many triumphs, carry out one defining act, not to belittle your achievements to date, of course, but besting a dragon, a giant, a god, perhaps. I must deliberate. Go. Enjoy your evening. I shall have work for you in the days to come.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Other things we could do besides talking. And yeah. They might care to have a drink with me. Taking your advice, why don't you go mingle a little?
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Yeah, and I know what they're thirsty for.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
How about courage, classic song material? Have you seen this body? It'd be a crime not to sing about. Honestly, I'd rather you didn't. If I hear my name in a song, your life is forfeit. Yeah, if I want a song about me, I'll write it myself. Let's go with the honest bard answer. Let it be as truthful as true poetry would permit.
But of course, you achieved something far beyond mere fact. That deserves to be remembered.
Gobweed, brecker leaf, Sooner's breath. Aye? Heading out for a forage, you need something?
Foraging, there's plenty to go around here, or if that's an odd diversion, not enjoying the party?
Never said I wasn't. I do enjoy it, seeing everyone like this. I won't enjoy rolling them out of bed in the morning, but I'll do it anyway. Long way yet to Baldur's Gate. Then we find a tavern, and they can carry me home.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet, they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us you have promised your knight to the half-elf. I've no doubt she will satisfy your tastes for endless conversation.
Meow! Yeah, perhaps we get to know each other another time. You might still persuade me to share the night with you instead. You know, I'm grateful for your aid. You really are a gifted warrior.
Vlaakith demands of me no less. If only I might lay claim to my proper trophy. Come morning, you will wonder. You will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt. Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
And I'm not sure if that mug floating by her side was a spell or an invisible person.
Go on. The others will kill me if I keep you all to myself.
Come on, Alfie, make it spicy. You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
That sounded dangerously close to a compliment.
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Of course. Nice shadowy, secluded place. I'll bet Shadowheart would like to... well... And where the heck did Will go in all of this?
Your song was coming along. Then things began spinning. Worry not. I shall return to it at first light.
Ah, here he is.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Are you alright?
No. I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. These people are still in danger. Karlach, the creature from hell, will still threaten them, as will 1,000 other perils. They aren't ready to get on the road on their own.
Yep, you're right, but we have to give them hope.
You're good at it. You've given me some just by being here. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
Yeah, I want to dance with you. Can't you tell I really followed you out here? Wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for peace.
Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Well, I think it really will be a night to remember once I get back to Shadowheart. Okay, I think that's everybody you talked to. Oh, and hey, I can sit on the fallen tree.
How about 2 tiefling queens?
Don't forget our little agreement. As soon as things quiet down here...
Then we make them noisy over there.
That's my girl.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
What do you have in mind besides the bottle? Oh, I think that's pretty apparent.
So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
To victory.
Dominant, self-centered, savoring another's loss. I like it. To victory. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
You first. Show Lomer from growing up in Baldur's Gate. Let's go for the persuasion.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
Yeah, you like night organs and can't swim. You told me that once.
I did. And you remembered. You're sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. What? I know, but you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night. Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
I just love the matter of fact what it says. Shadowheart approves.
That didn't hurt, did it?
Nope.
Good to know. For the future. Let's head back, if we must.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated.
When isn't it?
The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
I suppose it was too much to hope we were going to be cured here and now. To Moonrise, then.
What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place.
Pflugerville?
This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there.
Like Pflugerville.
Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Like Pflugerville. A little bit of a shout-out joke there for the Master Pancakes fan. What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Hey, we found it already.
I must see for myself.
Aridin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Well, you know, since I found that already, I found the hidden entrance of the Temple of Selûne, the way is clear.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aridin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Who?
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias.
And is not a crazy racist lunatic. Let's not forget that part.
She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Well, it's very shrewd of you.
Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when necessary. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Let's not forget the Devil Karlach. The coast is in danger for as long as she's loosed on it. We need to find her and kill her.
Alright, and it looks like everybody is also ready to level up. No surprise after the last battle we had. But I will do the leveling up off camera, because we're coming up on the half-hour mark. But, well-spent chapter there, I think, and we will be ready to hit the road next time. But thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll see you next time. Take care until then.